Hi everybody, it's Jenny, and today I'm going to be sharing a fun coffee-themed magic card for Miss Ink stamps. And for my card today, I'm going to be using the Potions class stamp set and coordinating dies. To get started, I went ahead and stamped out two of the images from the set, colored them up, and trimmed them out with the dies. And then I'm going to go ahead and set those aside and start working on my background. For my background, I brought in an A2 size panel of blue cardstock, and I'm just gonna start at the center and blend out some tumbled glass distress oxide. Next up, I'm gonna bring in some faded jeans distress oxide and go ahead and blend that with the tumbled glass. I've really been enjoying ink blending on color cardstock lately. It seems to bring everything together a lot quicker than if I started with just stark white cardstock. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and add in some black soot around the edges. Once I have my colors laid down, I'm going to bring in the Scene Builder Tree Line Stencil and go ahead and add some tree silhouettes as well. And I want the tree line to be pretty soft in the background, so once I have those laid out, I'm just going to go ahead and blend over them to soften those up a bit. I'm going to bring the stencil in again just to add a second layer of light trees. And I'm just going to keep going back and forth between the inks until I get the look I'm going for. Once I have my background complete, I'm gonna see how the images look on there, and then I also cut out some letters using the EIEIO frame set. With these letters, I'm going to bring together the coffee and the magic themes, and I'm gonna spell out the words Espresso, Patronum, which is a coffee pun of a magic spell. And to that, I'm also going to add one of the sentiments from the stamp set that says, "You don't need a potion to bewitch my mind and ensnare my senses." And I'm going to heat emboss that with some white detail embossing powder onto some black cardstock. Once I have that all nice and melted, I'm just going to go ahead and trim that down with my scissors. And to connect my pun with the sentiment, I'm going to create another sentiment for the inside using the Everyday Sentiment stamp sets. I'm going to use the word just, and then I'm also going to use the word coffee from the Death Before Decaf stamp set. So first I'm going to go ahead and create my card base. Next up, I'm going to stamp out the words "just coffee" on the inside, and I'm going to use some post-it notes to go ahead and mask off the words that I don't need, and then go ahead and add the ink and add those to the card base. I also decided to add some exclamation marks as well as some coffee bean images from the stamp sets as well. So now the next step is to glue everything down to the card front and then add that to my card base. And of course I couldn't help but add some sparkle and shine, so I brought in some iridescent sequins and I'm just going to add those across the card front as well. Here's a closer look at my finished magic coffee card. So you don't need a potion to bewitch my mind and ensnare my senses, just coffee. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!